Everyone, Shannon Petrovich with Therapist Talks. Calming the chatter. We talk to ourselves something along the lines of 40,000 messages a day. I don't know who counted that, but anyway, it's true. What does your internal chatter sound like? Is it critical, negative, degrading, or is it positive, supportive, and encouraging? How you talk to yourself will seriously impact how you feel about yourself and how you function in your life. So number one, we need to assess where it comes from. When we're young, we're absorbing the thousands of messages, spoken and unspoken, that enter our lives every single day. What we hear and what we feel are then introjected into our own internal voice and our internal self-talk. This doesn't mean that our internal critic is all our parents' fault. Sometimes it is, but I've had many clients who began this internally negative chatter because of being teased or bullied by peers. They were doing well as small children, but then entered school and felt they couldn't fit in or compete or didn't belong for some reason. Still others struggle because of stress or even trauma with a partner or a supervisor who's abusive and left them feeling inept and incapable. Number two, when you've identified where that criticism came from, recognize it's not you and it's not true. What does that mean? As small children, we're very self-focused and believe that everything that's going on around us is our faults. It's all about us. But your caregivers had their own issues going on when you were little. When we were little, we can't reason this out. So if mom's depressed, it's because I'm not a good kid. If dad's mad all the time, it's because I'm bad or stupid. If I feel unloved, I can't see that my folks are just overwhelmed and struggling. I internalize it as being unlovable. So when you see that these messages are not true and not about you, then you can begin to free yourself. Number three, look at what is true. What's lovable about you? Even if you're not sure, ask someone else who loves you or even likes you. But if you can do it for yourself, focus on what you value in yourself and what character qualities you feel good about most of the time. None of us are perfect. Clarify for yourself your values and how you're seeking to live closer by them each day, each month, each year. So these can be as simple as I care about others, or I'm kind to others, or as in-depth as I try to live in my integrity, I'm a hard worker, I'm a loving parent even though my parents were not, or I'm a good parent to my cat or dog. Whittle these down to a few clear, concise self-care messages that you can come back to when you need them. And number four, breathe. When you're anxious, you breathe more shallowly, and this in turn makes you more anxious. So you've got to slow down and breathe. All of these pieces put together are the solution to calming the chatter. So when you're being dogged by internal, critical, self-deprecating, or overthinking, second-guessing yourself kind of chatter, go through these steps in the moment. Number one, breathe, slow down. Number two, ask yourself, whose voice is this? Number three, tell yourself it isn't true and it isn't you. And number four, reassert to yourself who you are in your most core lovable self and put your self-care messages over the critical ones. Remember, this is not silly you're actually taking out the untruths and putting in truths. This is not standing in front of the mirror saying, I like myself over and over. And it's also true that we have to practice and practice and practice. We don't get strong at something the first time. We have to work at it. So be patient and compassionate with yourself. Notice the baby steps. Keep working at it, and you'll find your self-calming muscles getting stronger and stronger. If you appreciated this video, please hit like, please subscribe to my channel, and please take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon.